Is it Shoreditch or Spitalfields? I don't know where I'm supposed to be, and it's a rather windy Saturday, but I'm out for lunch and I will be visiting, I don't know if you can see behind me, the Hawksmoor restaurant, but not just any ordinary Hawksmoor. This is the original Hawksmoor, the one that was founded by the two founding members back in 2006. So a lot of hype has been surrounding the Hawksmoor brand, and we've seen plenty of food vloggers cover various expensive steak dinners across the internet. So I'm a little bit skeptical about the hype, of course, as I'm, dare I say it, sometimes people accuse me of being contrarian. My table's nearly ready. I've miscalculated my journey here, and that was a loud car. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, so please help keep this hamster wheel going, and we want to try and grow this channel together. All right, sales speak over. I'm going to go inside and grab my table, so I'll see you inside. Okay, so I just parked up on my table, and it's been presented a selection of different menus. I had a quick flick through the wine list, and there's some rather tempting tipples in there. I'm going to go for a small glass of a red. I'll reveal what it is in a second, but the reason why I'm going for small is I'm quite well catered for in terms of beverage. I've got tap water as well as Diet Coca-Cola, so yeah, don't want to order anything too big. So, as I mentioned, there's a three-course special, three-course lunch special, so I'm going to try and take advantage of that. It looks fairly good value for money, considering the a la carte is pretty heavy hitting in terms of price. But yeah, this will give me a good idea of the quality of the food in Hawksmoor, and what better place than to try it in where the whole franchise started. It's always a reassuring touch when a restaurant has actual linen napkins, linen serviettes. That's always a sign of a restaurant with quality values. Okay, the formalities of the menu reading and menu ordering has been taken care of now. Just sort of having a little scan through the restaurant. It's actually modestly sized. It's got a slight, more intimate vibe about it. I rather like it. It's interesting decor as well. It's like a mix of your usual Art Deco, but it's got a little bit of industrial design thrown in also, denoted by the sort of the brass effect tabletops on some of the tables. I'm sitting on a table with a normal wood top, but yeah, it's I rather like it, and it certainly has it doesn't feel quite like a chain restaurant, so to speak. So far so good. And alas, the starters has landed, so I'll just swing my camera around and show you. Okay, so this is a very simple, modest macro salad. So nothing, no reinvention of the wheel right here. That's it. From where I'm sitting, you could definitely smell the mackerel. Oh, I definitely need two hands sometimes when I'm doing these sort of first-person shots. Yeah, I don't want to get too much food on the fork and too little either. Okay, this will have to do. It's nicely balanced between the salty richness, oiliness of the mackerel, and you got the fresh sort of peppery bitterness of the, I believe it's watercress or some bit of lamb's lettuce or some sort like that. Yeah, so far so good. Also noticed there's some new potatoes. It adds a little bit of extra dimension into the salad. This isn't a food review, just to reiterate, but there wasn't really much to write home about the starter. I'm trying to think of something to say. It's starting to get a bit busier now, thankfully. I did turn up about 15 minutes ago, and I think it's about only 4 tables that were occupied. I think there's a few more groups of people walking in there, so there's a little bit more of a buzz going on, to my relief. Because it's not just about food, it's about the atmosphere, the restaurant, what the whole experience of being in the restaurant, what that is like also. Excuse me if I'm not speaking very loudly again, because it's not that busy. I don't want my voice to sort of travel too much and annoy other diners. So yeah, just sort of treading a tightrope a little bit, but hopefully I'll grow into this vlog a little later on when things start to pick up. Okay, I'm going to try and squeeze this section in before the mains arrives. No, my luck, it will land slap bang in the middle of it, but got a Pinot Noir from Burgundy. It's their Premier Cru as well, so for you wine subscribers out there, here's a little tasting impression for you guys. So just give a little impression on the nose. Aged oak mixed with the fruit, so not fruit forward like your younger Burgundies. It's a nice balance between the two dominant notes. A little bit of leather as well, but I can't. Yeah, kind of slap bang in the middle of a restaurant. It's quite hard to pick up the little finer details. So, but I am sort of appreciating the balance of the nose. Let's give it a little taste. Cheers. Oh, super! Thank you.
The plate is hot, so please be careful.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. Looks great. Thank you. There you go. What do I say? Yeah, the wine tastes good. It's nice grip, nice structure to it. Still got the fruits, and you've got the aged oak in there. Nice layer complexity. The finish is not too dry, but not too lingery as well. So it's a very satisfying red to drink. Very, very good. And I can imagine it's going to taste good with my mains, which is, alas, a rump steak. So I'm not going to go into Hawksmoor and order chicken or fish, am I? It's a steakhouse. That's how they are founded. So I'm going to sample what they do best. And I think this is just a sort of tip of the iceberg showcase example of what they can do. Right, I'm going to put this wine down. And cutting to this rather delightful looking rump. Yeah, I love the colour, really nice char. I'll see if I can get some shots of it, close-up shots of it first before I do damage. Okay, here we go. Yeah, lovely, nice grilled char there. Yeah, good. Smells very nice, sort of peppery smell. So it smells like it's seasoned well. I've ordered medium rare, so you could say it's thereabouts. Yeah, I've not had rump in a while. I think it's a bit of a challenge to compare its tasting notes to other steaks. Yeah, so far so good. I did have one chip to begin with before I was shooting this. It needed some seasoning, so I just put a bit of salt on, and I'll just have another go at this. It is hot though, so I won't be able to just go wading in right away. May need a few seconds for it to just cool down. But I love the batter though, it's very crispy. It's got a very nice sort of coating of, they coated it with something. It's not just simply chop some potatoes up and chuck it in the pan. There is some bit of preparation that's gone into this. Yeah, these chips are pretty splendid. They are very crispy, very fluffy on the inside. Yeah, very nice texture. Yeah, not greasy at all. Yeah, very, very good. I just realised that it comes with this particular condiment. It smells like it's almost like a homemade ketchup. And forgive me, viewers, I'm gonna have to use my fingers for this one. Just makes it a bit easier while I'm holding this camera, which seems to feel heavier the more I use it today. It's just ketchup. I don't think it adds anything to this dish, to be honest. So Hawksmoor was founded by two gentlemen, so Hugh Gott and Will Beckett, who are friends since childhood, and most importantly, they share a very common interest in all things bar life, cocktail making, and of course good food. So they started their adventure in what I believe is a Mexican cuisine eatery a year before, then pooling in all their time, resource and energy into launching Hawksmoor right here in the Shoreditch. Where did the name Hawksmoor come from, and how did this restaurant get the name? So the name came from an architect called Nicholas Hawksmoor, who actually had a bit of a hand in the design of St Paul's Cathedral. Whether he worked alongside or more likely under Sir Christopher Wren in part of the Grand Cathedral in the City of London, but Nicholas Hawksmoor is more probably better well known and can take full credit for being the architect of the Spitalfields Christ Church, which is just south along Commercial Road from this very restaurant, and is inspiration to the name of Hawksmoor Restaurant Steakhouse. Pudding and third course has landed. Yes, this is probably the first time I've actually had 3 courses in one of my vlogs. So I've gone for a pina colada mille-feuille. Yep, you heard right, a pina colada mille-feuille. So if you can't decide between a pudding or a cocktail, then this is the perfect solution for you. Shall I stop waffling and just show you what it actually is? And look how magnificent that is. It's just, yeah. I love the little garnish there as well. Look, very, very twee. I don't know if that's edible or not. I will find that shortly. There's a little parfait of, I imagine that's just, could be ice cream or sorbet. I didn't read through the details, but alas, it's going to be coconut flavoured, as it's noted as a pina colada. You know, one day I'll be rich enough to hire my own cameraman to help me out with these vlogs, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just slum it by doing it all myself until that day. Alright, so I managed to break off a little piece, and here we go, give it a little try. Okay, so first impressions, the texture and the taste. Even though I can taste the pineapple fruit in there, it reminds me of a cross between, say, maybe like a baklava and even a Sicilian cannoli. Yeah, it's got like a mix of the two. Yeah, very continental feel about it. All right, let's try some of this parfait here. Yeah, that's lovely. That's a coconut. Is it an ice cream? I'm not sure. It's almost a cross between an ice cream and a sorbet. Yeah, maybe it's a gelato. Yeah, very clean on the palate. Hawksmoor, Shoreditch. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, you too. Cheers. Thank you. Right, let's go along this way. I'll swing the camera around. Right, sorry, I just noticed a little bit of a breeze now, so apologies if the wind noise is, oh, there you go, nice gust of wind there just as I'm about to speak. But so there you have it, Hawksmoor in Spitalfield, the original Hawksmoor. And it is yeah, it's definitely, even though it's a chain restaurant now by technicality, it still feels very much like an original independent establishment. The staff have been very friendly, they've been extremely efficient. You could tell that restaurant has been there for some time. Everything is very well oiled, like a well-oiled machine, sorry. Little touches like, you know, wiping the table in between courses and folding up your napkin as you come back from the bathroom. Those are the kind of things you expect in very high-end restaurants. So to have that in a steakhouse is certainly a nice touch, and you know, that can only make your stay even better. So I went for the lunch option. So I went, initially going to go for the 3-course set menu, but I went for the 2-course, and then I asked for the a la carte dessert menu, and hence I ended up with that rather splendid pina colada mille-feuille. I mean, yeah, just the 4 words of that in one sentence is quite discombobulating, isn't it? Okay, so I hope yeah, I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out. I won't know until I come home and edit it and see it for myself. But yeah, hopefully you'll get a good gauge a good impression of the original Hawksmoor. I don't think I gathered enough sort of video of the interior because there were other diners in there. And funny enough, even though I booked for a 1:30 table, it started out fairly quiet, and I was a little bit worried. But I think it's about 3 o'clock now, or maybe beyond that, and it's now you're kind of seeing the restaurant becoming buzzy and lively, and the atmosphere is starting to pick up. And that's what I was hoping for, which I did get in the second half of my stay there. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, everybody, if you haven't already. And many thanks to all of you subscribers out there. This channel has hit 200 subscribers, thanks to you all. It's been a fairly long journey. In fact, if I'm going to be honest with you, it's taken longer than I thought it would. It's been quite difficult, quite tough. It's very difficult to get exposure on YouTube, especially more and more channels are out there. The competition is absolutely immense. And so small channels who are trying to break through have to just go hell for leather to try and get their foot in the door, and I'm no exception. All right, so I'm going to grab the train now, head back to South East London. Until next time, I am Freak Fitty, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next video, and have a good weekend now.